President, I welcome our friends, family, administrators, and teachers to the Goshen High School 2014 graduation ceremony. We appreciate your support throughout our learning experiences in the Pascagoula School District. Thank you for sharing this special occasion with us. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Boyd West.
Good evening. My name is Boyd West, principal of Goshen High School. Thank you so much for being here for this momentous occasion. At this time, I would like to recognize some special guests. First, would the parents and grandparents of these graduates stand? Would all educators who have played a role in these students' lives please stand? I would like to recognize Mr. Roy Tolbert, Ms. Cynthia Ware, and Mrs. Dawn Jordan, Goshen High School Assistant Principals. Please stand at this time. Thank you for all of your support and hard work. Now I would like to introduce the Board of Trustees for the Pascagoula School District. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. I ask that you hold your applause until all groups have been recognized. From the Board of Trustees, Mr. Sonny Bax, Board President. Mrs. Jennifer Comer, Board Secretary. Mr. Mike Phillips, Mr. Mike Concannon. At this time, we would like to recognize the Pascagoula School District's administration. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Wayne Rodolphich, Superintendent. Belinda Damon, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Education. Bernard Rogers, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services. Peggy Feinberg, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Frank Catchings, Director of Federal Programs. Polly Sumrow, Director of Special Education. Debbie Anglin, Director of Communications. Dr. Connie Jo Williams, Director of Early Beginnings. Dr. Douglas Belt, Director of Information Systems. Kathy Chenoweth, Chief Financial Officer. Greg Freeman, Director of Athletics. Weber Parker, Director of Maintenance. Pascagoula School District Administration. Pat Taylor, Applied Technology Center Director. Dr. Melissa D'Angelo, Applied Technology Center Assistant Director. Suzanne Ross, College Park Elementary Principal. Dawn Jordan, Goshen Elementary Principal. Christy Reemsnyder, Goshen Middle School Principal. Michael Jackson, Goshen Middle School Assistant Principal. Dr. Victoria Hoover, Martin Bluff Elementary Principal. Dr. Shannon Vincent, Pascagoula Opportunity Center Principal. Pam Roan, Singing River Academy Principal. Stuart Smurthwaite, Singing River Academy Assistant Principal. Jessica Coleman, Martin Bluff Assistant Principal. Next, we would like to recognize the Goshen City officials. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Gordon Galat, Mayor. Johnny Jones, Councilman, Ward 1. Pearlie Ray Galat, Councilman, Ward 2. Casey Vaughn, Councilman, Ward 3. Charles Anderson, Councilman, Ward 4. Mary Martin, Councilman at Large. At this time, we would like to recognize our Jackson County officials. We have with us tonight Mike Mangum from District 3. I would like the class sponsors, student council sponsors, and guidance counselors to stand as your name is called. Senior sponsors, Miss Jody McKenzie, Miss Amy Adair. Junior sponsors, Miss Rebecca Corsi, Miss Beverly McGinnis. Sophomore sponsors, Miss Andrea Mena, Miss Destiny Miller. Freshman sponsors, Miss Amanda Heaston, Miss Amber Bogus. Student council sponsors, Miss Lori Parker, Miss Genesis Larson, Miss Debbie Jackson. Counselors, Miss Paulette Edwards, Miss Lori Parker, Mr. Eddie Burgo. Thank you all so much for your hard work this year. Now, please welcome the GHS Choir under the direction of Miss Kathy Smith to sing the Goshen High School Alma Mater. Please stand.
You may be seated.